Welcome to Damage Control, where we illustrate the real cost of corruption so that we all can understand it better and buy into the need to go beyond being outraged to become part of the agents for change. Damage Control is brought to you by MacArthur Foundation and CITAD. I am Dr. Damages.
Corruption is not just about giving or taking money. Corruption is about not doing the right thing. And why are we corrupt? Because of lack of understanding. Because we do not understand that we don't need too much.
Now, if you want to understand what is really happening in Nigeria, look at the direction of the saliva coming out of the mouth of Olusegun Obasanjo. Watch.
Those of you who are in business, your business will have been better today if we have a competent and effective and performing government.
Since 1999, when Nigeria returned to democracy, this man, Olusegun Obasanjo, had the chance of a lifetime to reshape Nigeria into a great nation, but he failed.
My aim when I was in government was to create 50 Nigerian billionaires. Unfortunately, I failed. I created only 25.
After spending 8 years in office, where he turned Nigerian politics into a culture of impunity, he wanted to extend his tenure, but he failed.
One of those who wanted to do the job came to me and said, "Sir, I like your job, but I cannot do it the way you are doing it."
Then, out of spite for his then Vice President, Abubakar Atiku, the man he called a thief, he brought a sick Umaru Musa Yar'Adua from Katsina State to take over from himself.
Oh, the one that I know that, this one, before he gave the job, is stinkingly corrupt. Now, will I be able to defend myself before God and man?
When Yar'Adua died, Obasanjo shifted his support to the incompetent Goodluck Jonathan. Yeah.
Electing Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan as the President of Nigeria will enhance and strengthen our unity and democracy.
Now, when Jonathan failed to deliver, Obasanjo supported the incompetent Muhammadu Buhari to take over.
One of the good things about the incoming president is that it's not a green horn, but we all need to help them.
No. You must be an expert in incompetence to handpick 3 incompetent leaders in a row. This same Obasanjo, who spent $16 billion without making a dent on Nigeria's power supply, is once again acting like a teacher to Nigerians, ever ready to teach us nonsense. What did Obasanjo achieve in 8 years in office? When crude oil was selling at a high price, what did he achieve? Oh, he watched as 12 northern states established Sharia law. He said it will fizzle out. It ended up becoming the foundation of the Boko Haram insurgency that you see today. When telecommunication companies were begging to get into the most remote parts of the world, including war-torn countries like Liberia, Somalia, Congo, Obasanjo's claim to fame, or shame, was that he brought telecommunication companies into Nigeria. Clap for the man. Nonsense. Obasanjo gave them mouth-watering tax breaks and closed his eyes as they fleeced Nigerians, charging Nigerians an arm and a leg to get a SIM card, ordinary SIM card, during those few early days. In a TED Talk, Obasanjo's Minister for Finance, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, bragged about it. Yeah, watch. Yes, they were making a killing. Now, Ngo Baby bragged about how this South African telecommunication company made hundreds of millions of dollars in profit without paying any tax and moved their tenfold investment back to South Africa.
We are getting investments of about $1 billion a year in telecoms. And nobody knows, except a few smart people. The smartest one, first to come in, was the MTN company of South Africa.
Great job, Ngobebi, great job. So much for bringing mobile phones to Nigeria, the largest market in Africa. When the phone companies took it to Somalia, to Liberia, and all the poorer countries everywhere. Anyway, as for the cancellation of Nigeria's debt, Obasanjo has not been transparent about that deal. Over 10 years later, we don't know what happened, who got this and got that. Nobody knew, you know. And he wonders why the government after him are not transparent. He wonders why they do not know the details of the money that Buhari is borrowing on behalf of Nigeria from China and from all over the world. Nobody knows why. They're following the tradition. On corruption, Obasanjo was the first president to use the EFCC to achieve his personal goals, which was usually going after his enemies, anybody who disagrees with him. Under Obasanjo, the federal government induced lawmakers, state lawmakers, and flew them out of their states to impeach governors that Obasanjo did not like. He did the same thing with Senate presidents and speakers of the House of Representatives. He did not set up different arms of government to succeed, irrespective of who was the president. No! Now, he wonders why ICPC, EFCC, and all those agencies are not functioning well. He wonders. From 1999 to 2007, while Obasanjo was president, characters like Abubakar Atiku, his then vice president, Bola Tinubu, the governor of Lagos State, Ojuzo Kalo, the governor of Abia State, Alamese, God bless his soul, the governor of Bayelsa State, Bukola Saraki, the governor of Kwara State, and so many others, all mastered the act of stealing money, in some cases hiding it beyond the reach of the naked eye. Yes, that pattern has continued to this day. On a personal level, Obasanjo as president secured shares, millions of shares in Transcorp, a government-supported monopoly that was grabbing government assets for pennies. Yes. Listen.
Madam, with all due respect, you are probably one of them.
Yes. He used his children's wedding as a vehicle to receive gifts from government contractors and corrupt officials. Obasanjo also used the launching of his presidential library to extort money from corrupt businessmen and politicians, thereby establishing a culture of corruption and a swim in conflict of interest that we see everywhere today in Nigeria. Listen to former Governor Fayose talking about how much money he gave Obasanjo's library. Watch.
My 10 million naira is part of his library. We were made to pay 10 million naira as governors in 2005. And I'm written to him, return that money.
See, Obasanjo used the military as his personal army. He sent them out to Odi to kill civilians in their thousands. The same thing happened in Benue and so many other places. Take a look. Look at the headlines. At the slightest opportunity, the military went into towns, leveled villages to cause havoc. Now, Obasanjo wonders why is this still going on? In the history of Nigeria, nobody has had the distinctive opportunity to place Nigeria on a strong footing as Obasanjo. He had the opportunity twice, and twice he failed spectacular. Yes, for being the architect of the poor democracy that Nigeria practices today, for establishing the institutional corruption that has continued to feed personal corruption, we induct Olusegun Obasanjo into the Corruption Hall of Shame.